heading into our next segment, game day overreactions. Fellas, when you're watching a game, you're getting in the heat of it, you're getting a little bit excited about it. Sometimes you can make a couple of silly calls, and that's what we want to dissect here today. Watching the Fremantle Geelong game, there were some very excited individuals in our group chats that we've got. A couple of Freo fans who were up and about. A lot of shouts that Fremantle are the real deal after this performance against Geelong. Good, are you buying into that?
Not yet.
Oh,
I don't really rate Geelong either. So
really?
if that's an overreaction in itself, I don't rate Geelong either.
That's an interesting call.
Wow.
What else do you want to see from Fremantle? I mean, a win against Geelong in Geelong, mate.
Yeah, well, no, it was impressive because Brisbane haven't done it in I don't know how many years.
19 years.
Yeah, there you go. And they own that ground there at Geelong, so not entirely sold on Fremantle. I think they need to knock off one of the big guys.
Steve, what about you? You sold on Freo after that?
No, I mean, I'm more sold than I was last week.
Jeez.
No, I'll put him. I'll put him as a potential top 4. I think for me, like anyone beating Geelong away is a big thing. So big tick there. Again, it goes back to the same thing. They haven't really played anyone else.
Oh no.
Yes, they beat Carlton, but I have to say, and then they versed St Kilda. They lost to them as well. So I don't know. There's just not as much conviction for me to be beating these top tier sides in the competition. I know they haven't come across obviously Brisbane, Melbourne, anything like that. That'll be the test. But yeah, from the teams they have played so far, I'm on the edge. I'm on the fence.
Taz, I can't believe this. You're tilted.
What do you want to see? I mean, they've done it with probably 5 of their best 22, without 5 of their best 22 in the team. There's no Darcy, there's no Taberner, there's no Fife, there's no Hayden Young, there's no Heath Chapman. There's 5 guys that walk straight into that team. We can bag Fife all we want, but I mean, you put him. Honestly, I don't see him going straight to that midfield. Put him at half forward, and let him drift in and out. He's a weapon either way.
Don't get me wrong, I love Fremantle's midfield, but yeah, for me, their forward line's not as good as people are making it out to be.
Yeah, but they won this game without Crab the Tab.
Every now and then, but he did not play. But
yeah, what are we talking about?
I don't rate him at all. He's a spud.
Taberner.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, he has been in the past, but I think I don't mind him now. I think he's all right.
Takes a good mark. He's just going to clean up the goal kicking, I think. But
That's it.
I think he's pivotal. He's pivotal for Freo.
Schultz here is their most important forward. He just gets the job done. I like the way he goes about it.
I like that. Schultz and Switter, they're both
Switter.
really they are key for Fremantle's pressure game up forward, and that's a big part of the reason that they're 6-1. So yeah, look, I'm believing the hype. I'm all about Freo. So I don't think this is an overreaction, but love the debate. Let us know in the comments what you think as well. Freo, real deal or not? We want to hear about it. Second overreaction, Tazza, we're turning attention to your game, Port Adelaide versus St Kilda. Probably one of the worst spectacles of football we saw this weekend. It was terrible up there in Cairns. Now, we love the regional footy. We love going and playing games of football in areas which don't normally get to see footy. But I mean, was this the right call? Should we be playing games in Cairns, particularly this time of year, these conditions?
No, not you play games in Cairns all you want, but play them in the Arvo. Why you're playing in Cairns at whatever it was, 7, 8 o'clock over there at night blows my mind. Think about it. Like the humidity is through the roof. It's a bar of soap out there. Why are we playing footy games in that kind of weather? That wasn't the worst game of the week. That was the worst game of the year.
Oh, yeah, it was a terrible spectacle. Goody, you watch your boys playing Queensland every week. Surely you know how bad of a spectacle it is, when you're playing those night games in humid conditions.
Yeah, it's really bad to watch. Like the skills aren't there for guys that are professionals that are getting paid top dollar to play the sport. And, they're constantly dropping things, can't kick the ball straight, can't hold on to it. It's not pretty to watch.
Steve, here's the big call for you. Do you think that the Saints win this game if they're playing it at Marvel in Melbourne?
Yeah, I reckon. I think so. They're just better than Port Adelaide at the moment. Sorry, Taza. I mean, I don't think you would disagree with me, to be honest. But
fair
yeah,
enough.
they're just better. Venom at this current point in time. So yeah, that's a win for them if it's not played in Cairns.
Yeah, I tend to agree. 4 goals 18 and 5 goals 13. Not what we want to be seeing from an AFL standard game. Poor call from the fixturing department. They need a lift.